Bellas. Bellas, look. There you are. My Bellas, how are you today? Hello, Raymond 8059, DZ, JZ, Ivy Set, Xian, and Suli Yinking. How are you today? Hi everybody, how are you? Ooh, it's October the 3rd, Tuesday. That's Bella the Ratcha. How are you? User 7304. William Moretto, TikTok Timmy, and Nestor 2024. Georgia Soil, nobody business. How are you today? Highland, Greg McGorrow, Sherry Murphy, how are you? Code USA, Roger Man, user 1013908. Diane Steele, how are you doing today? Nestor Rose, Nestor 2024, how are you? Thank you for the rose. And Hortensia, how are you? Well, hello. I'm so glad you joined my live improv. It's all improv. And because you're here, you are influencing me to sing your song that you used to sing a long time ago. Because we are each other's emoters. So basically this is how it works. This is how funny it is. We all have eyebrows. And these eyebrows are mermaids and mermen. And they're actually walking around amongst us as people. So your mermaid or your merman, if they should do improv, it'll go straight to your whole system because that's just how it's designed. But until that's happening, I am functioning as everybody's mermaid. You know, your singing siren to jog your memory. M and the thorn and cucumber sphincter. How are you, Johnny Johnny? I see your name on the screen. How are you? Fang, how are you? So right now we're listening to some rainy jazz to water you and let your garden flourish. Watson, how are you? And we can start off with a little prayer to this jazz. I give all my troubles, sorrows and pains to God, Jesus, who dwells within. I am free to be happy, healthy, wealthy, according to the divine plans for me. I pray in the name of God, Jesus. song kind of changed on me in the middle of the song, so it kind of sounded a little strange. We'll try that again to a different music, shall we? So, now I'm going to change it. Hi Tony, how are you? I'm so glad you could stop by to hear my live improv. 'Cause it's all live improv, baby darling. So if you like, follow along with a little voice in your head. Sandy Hono, how are you? And in time, you'll be able to sing and rap like you used to. This is all training material. Hello Mike, how are you? So everything I've done is for, no, so it's for you guys to have more training material, because I post this on TikTok and YouTube, Facebook. I believe it's also going on Instagram now. Hi Andy, how are you? So if you just follow along with a little voice in your head to the material that I've done already, you'll get it in no time. Jack G, you're 44? Okay, it's a guarantee. So now I'll play something different for you, baby. What should I play for you guys? Usually I try to play something that is non-copyrighted, because if I don't, it could get muted. I love my boyfriend, Manuel Acupina. How are you? I'm so glad you could stop by. If you like my live improv, darling, follow and share and subscribe. And you can give me lots of likes if you like. Alrighty then. I am going to play some no copyright rap beats. Najaba Shanas Sansab, how are you? Code, how are you? Hello, hello, how are you? Right now it's 2 o'clock in Tampa, Florida. And we're getting through some ads now. Alright, here we go. Now we got some rap music on. Oh, can you hear the beat? Now it's gonna be a rat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat. It's gonna have some rhythmical beat. Everybody, how have you been doing so far? It's the Tuesday, October the 3rd. Astrid and Erin, Ross Hamilton, how are you today? I hope that you are doing really well and swell and fine. Welcome to my live improv. Edgar Vega 450, how are you today? I'm so glad that you can drop by. Sandra, how are you? I hope that you're doing swell. Vicky Klogima, how are you today? I hope that you can stop by for a little while and check out my live improv. Ronak, can you stay for a while? If you like my live, please give me some likes, baby darling. Rosalie and Mayang. Chris P. Gamer, how are you? I hope that you're doing really, really, really well. Sue Sig, how are you? I think I started a little before 2 o'clock in Florida time. Wherever you are, this is improv to beautify you, to heal and renew you. Jimmy and Jim. Oh, just take a look in the mirror as you hear my improv, darling baby, and you'll see. Magically you'll become more handsome and beautified. Lou, did you hear me? So that means you would always want to be around when I'm on live. Instant beautifying, renewing and healing, darling. So if you like my life, won't you give me some likes? Meme, how are you? How are you today? Philip, Daniel Romero, how are you? So that was
Look at you, investing like
rap beats, some non-copyrighted. Kay, how are you? Easygoing Man, 55 Ohio. Glenn Joyman, 601, how are you? How are you? Slide around. Hey, hey. Never enough. If you guys have a preference for any kind of music that you want to hear, just let me know. It's a sad storytelling beat. It sounds a little too sad. So let's try this 90s boom bap. See how it sounds. Groovy outfit. Faith, how are you? You want groovy outfit? Oh, you like my outfit, you're saying. Thank you. Yeah, I didn't bring that many clothes to Florida, so I'm just taking what I got and trying to maximize the effects. Old Man Bob 1, how are you? Thank you so much. Slide around. You like my groovy outfit? I'm just trying to do my very best to make sure that I look alright for you. Kevin, Eaton, how are you? Wolfforce, Peter Santor. How are you today? Goal achieved. Oh my gosh. I actually achieved my goal. The pink shoes, I know, I put that as a goal, but my real goal was to bring you into my improv and get you so entertained and renewed and healed and beautified and handsomized that you'd want to actually start training how to do improv. Thank you so much. I'm gonna enjoy my shoes. And the reason why I put those high heels on is because
when you're,
those high heels are very symbolic with improv.
When you're mom general.
Because when...
What's yours is yours.
Oh, I got to get this...
So much yours is theirs.
Anna! She's actually on right now. Well, hello there. I was using YouTube and all of a sudden TikTok showed up on my tablet.
What's yours is yours.
And she can actually sing. And I told her, love your vocals. Well, I love your birds. That's cool that you're feeding your birds right there. Oh my gosh. And now we're back to rap beats again. So we got a little visit from Anna. TikTok land. She's a singer, you know. So every single one of you that I have seen, that I have looked at your name, anywhere, everywhere, you're an immaculate one. Oh, what that means is that it's your responsible to train how to do improv. Yeah. And it's very, very easy. Need them pink shoes with socks, baby, darling. I know, especially because I don't have my toenails done. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah, I've been like out of it for so long. I mean, look at my nails. Look at the state of my hands. Oh my god, I got dishpan hands! Boy, and I'm like doing these kind of things to try to heal you guys. When was the last time you went to prison? The last time? Oh my gosh. That was back in 2000, before 2014, that's for sure. It wasn't prison, it was like jail. I don't even know why I went to jail. Oh yeah. Reason why was because where I was at in California, my roommate, shall I say, Nebula was growing weed. At that time, we had license, and then the license ran out, and then we got raided. And I didn't do anything, he just grew it, and I just happened to be there. And because our license ran out, they arrested him, and they arrested me too. All I did was smoke the suckers. I didn't grow them. So yeah, that's the reason why I went to jail. It's because I was just there when the license ran out for weed, and got caught growing weed without a license. Ah! You know what I'm saying? Little old me, what did I do wrong, right? And what's so crazy is that I was gangster, just because I went to jail for no reason. I was in jail for a week and a half or something like that. Yeah, and I went like twice. The second time I went was because while I was going to court for growing weed without a license, they wanted me to see a psychiatrist, and I needed to have a ride to get there. It was over 2 hours long. I didn't have a ride. And because I did not make it to my psychiatric evaluation, the next time I was in court, they threw those handcuffs on me and sent me to jail for just that. And I'm not even a criminal. And when that happened, the prison guard, she threw me onto the concrete floor, almost cracked my knees. That kind of stuff is on film, because that particular jailhouse, they film everything. So they saw how that guard threw me onto the floor. Thank God I was wearing boots at the time, but she could have almost smashed my knees. Anyways, yep. And that's how crazy it was. It's not just because no, of course they didn't punish her. Not that I know of. Because I'm the prisoner and she's the guard, And they treat everybody as guilty in prison or in jail. And me, I didn't do anything. I was just there because I happened to be at the house where marijuana was being grown minus a license, because my license expired. And I just got caught up in it just because I lived there. So that's my experience with jail. So when I was in jail, because I was innocent, whenever the guards came around to feed us in the morning, afternoon, and dinner time, I would say, "Hello, handsome. Thank you for my meal. Thank you, handsome, so very much." That's what I did in jail. And when I did that, all the people that would serve our meals would be so happy. I was at the prison place where all the females were, and the ones that fed us, that brought our meals around, were all males. So every time I saw them, I would say, "Oh, hello, handsome. Thank you so much for our meals." Would I sell? Of course I would. But I'm not the one who sold it. I just smoked it, because I'm just innocent, and I'm not the kind of person who really want to get anybody in trouble. But the fact of the matter is that they have this on film, So I'm sure they did something. I don't know. So that's how I had fun in jail. I would just say, "Hello, handsome." Because 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock in the morning, they bring you your breakfast. Lunchtime, they bring you your lunch. And come around 5 or so, they bring you your dinner. So I would see them 3 times a day. And I would just smile at them and call them handsome and thank them. And they would just come around every day with the most hugest smile on their faces. That just kind of made my day, So I had fun while I was in jail, because that just made everybody feel good. But that doesn't mean I want to go back to jail, okay? Really. Yeah. I would much rather be in front of the video for you, and just to bring you more silent training materials. Don't you know that's all I live for? got me down. I don't have any relationship that's intimate, you know. Yep, I don't have a private life, you guys. I don't have anybody that I go out with or anything like that. Nebula is about the only one, and I lived with him for almost 20 years. And because of toe breakers, he was very, he was in a lot of pain, a lot of trouble, so he did a lot of opiates, and he was really, really out of his mind. So there was not a lot of good times with the Nebula. And during the time when I was going through all the hard times, I was a little upset with him because I didn't understand why everything was so messed up. But I took pictures. I took some pictures with a microscope, deep into the crystals that I got. And what I found was incredible. Every single pattern that ever happened captured in the crystals. Oh. So after I took those pictures and I took a look at it again years later down the line, I was able to figure out what they meant. Every single thing was a pattern of destruction and extinction. So I kept on looking at it and tried to decipher the code so that we don't go extinct. Combined with spirit, who would whisper to me what I needed to do, so then I would move. And that is how I maneuvered ever since I trained. Oh yeah. Well, Andrew, like I said, that was years ago. And I'm sure she feels guilty for what she did. And there was a witness who was sitting down as I hit the floor. The witness looked and said, "Oh my gosh, she should not have done that to you." Because when that happened, so many beings' kneecaps actually busted. You know, because I'm the zero. When bad things happen to me, it actually affects a whole bunch of people. So I don't like it when I get hurt, because it's not me that's getting hurt. It's actually a whole bunch of beings. So I try to be very careful. Because I don't want you to be hurt. I don't want to be the excuse for such things. I want to be the one to heal and renew and beautify, handsomeize you. From your head down to your toes. Oh, 'cause I am you and you are me, and I just love you through and through to the very core. So it's love that moves me. 'Cause there's only love that could move somebody through the kind of adverse conditions that I had to go through. And right now I look like I'm freaking doing really well, that I'm not in want of anything, that I have everything that I need, and I'm getting healthier, and I'm able to actually get online, get on live improv, and show you guys, and improv for you guys, just so that you'll get interested in it and want to do it yourself, because you used to do this a long time ago. I'm not bringing you back anything that you didn't used to do already. You guys were the best at this, at improving, okay? And I was trained via little voices that were constantly rapping and singing, and I kept on hearing it. So I kept on following along, and before long I was able to do it out loud like this. So it's a guarantee, baby, that if you just try it, you'll be getting back to the way you used to. Funky fresh rap and sing live, to instantly beautify, to make somebody more and more handsome and renewed and healed. Turn on the immortal gene code. Hey, hey. So everybody, I'm hoping that you like my live. Give me some likes, follow, share, subscribe. You know, I was on like 4 times yesterday. I think 3 or 4 times. That's quite a bit. Even though I didn't stay on continuously all day long, I kind of like got off every half an hour or so. Because I was trying to post it on TikTok without getting in a bunch of trouble. Because TikTok only allows me to post things that are like 10 minutes long at the most. One of these days, it should get up to like 20 or 30 minutes. But you know, TikTok is a platform where everything is almost under a minute. So that you can just scroll through it really, really fast. Under a minute or 2. And all of my lives having to go past 10 minutes for some reason. Like right now, it's 2:19. I started like before 2 o'clock. So, oh well, what do you know? I guess I'll just keep on going. As long as you're here, baby, darling. Whoa, my dental surgery is still on hold, Andrew. So this is what's going on. I got an appointment on the 4th. That's the day after tomorrow. Oh, that's tomorrow. Oh my gosh. 2 o'clock. I already sent my x-rays to them, so now I'm gonna do another consultation. I've already been through 2 consultations. I already paid for 2 x-rays. So we'll see how it goes. I've been waiting for a long time. I've been going through sepsis problems for years now. Even when I was taking care of my sister in LA, when I went to see her in 2021, March 2021, I went and saw her, took care of her while she had stage 4 bowel cancer. And as I was taking care of her, my teeth were cracking. They were cracking. It was especially difficult because the love interest that I was with became so irate and angry that they just kept on fighting with me, arguing. Anytime that I would talk to them on the phone or in person, they would fight with me constantly. So my teeth would actually start cracking because of the stress of having to fight, you know, and I don't like fighting. So I had to go no contact, you know. Because there's some people, when you talk to them, they just force you to start yelling. They force you to raise your voice and you get stressed out and your whole system starts to overheat. And then you'll recognize your teeth will start cracking out chip by chip. And before you know it, you gotta go see a dentist. So I have not had any surgery yet. In a fist fight? No, but I've been hit before, yeah. Not because I started it or anything like that. I like to think of myself as a peace lover, not like to fight. But if somebody starts to heckle me constantly, even though I say, hey, you're wrong, you're definitely wrong, you got the wrong person, and you shouldn't be abusing me, you see. If they keep on doing this, I will actually take my cell phone and I'll just go, because I've done that before. Not a good thing to do. But if somebody's continuously heckling you and you're just like, stop it, and they don't, what else can you do? You know? The last resort was that I had to hit them. Well, oh well. Who did I get hit by? Beings in my life. Yeah. I'm the big zero, you know. And because I'm the big zero, every single thing in life was thrown at me, kind of like enemies. And before I didn't recognize this, why does everybody seem like they're enemies to me? What causes this? Well, sweetie pie, There's a reason why. And there are people who professionally dances who break their toes, okay? It's a mudang. Whether they're ballerinas or traditional Korean folk dancers who actually wear these really, really tight, thick socks that when they wear them and then they start walking around in them, it'll actually start squishing their toes. And they do it so often that the pathways for the blood to squirt out will actually make their way through their whole body and come out of their eyes. So these professional dancers actually squish their toes, okay? And blood will come squirting out of their eyes, and they wear these hats. You know that if you look at my TikTok page, I've got these pictures pinned, you know, toe breaking dancers. And they wear these hats that look like this. And the blood will squirt all over their hat, you know, all over their face and hat. And so when they do this, because we're all connected, every single being starts to get affected. Phantom pains, okay? These people, when they break their toes, it causes everybody to go through phantom pains. And when you go through phantom pains, you do not act right. You will act out in anger. You'll become abusive. Or when you start doing opiates, you become abusive. You see? Why does opiates cause you to become abusive? Why is this? Because if you do not have empirical pain, what it does is it'll start to eat into your brain. It will get rid of your perceptions of boundaries and borders between you and another. So when you look at anything when you're on opiates, you cannot differentiate between you and them as separate. So you'll start identifying with the one that you see in front of you as yourself. And if you like what you see, you're nice and compliant. But if you don't like what you see, you become abusive and try to kill what you don't like. Okay? And when you start doing opiates and you don't have empirical pain, you become suicidal. And because you are every single thing, if you're suicidal, you start to act not in compliance with life, with yourself, and then with everything else, you see. So hey, I just want you to understand these kinds of things so that you are protected. Honey baby. Okay? Because I've had dealings with this kind of stuff. When my sister was laid up with stage 4 bowel cancer and they gave her the fentanyl patches. After 11 months, her mind started to go and she kicked me out. The only one who would actually stick around and help her. You know, cook her meals, wash up after her, take care of her, clean the place for her, do the grocery shopping, cook all the food, everything. Take her to her appointments. I did all that for 11 months. And the opiates actually messed her up so much because of the chemotherapy. It caused her so much pain that she overly did it. Yes, I still use WhatsApp, of course. So if you want to write to me, I'll be there, Andrew. Okie dokie. Have I ever been hit by other girls? Only when I was like in high school. 9th grade. It was the weirdest shit. I think she was a lesbian or something like that. And you know, I wasn't doing anything, but she started pelting me with ice cubes on my butt. And I just wasn't going to have it. So I just like, what the hell? And I just got into it. And next thing you know, we're on the floor pulling each other's hair and shit like that. Yeah. She got suspended. I got suspended for a day and then I was allowed to come back to school, but she got suspended for a whole week. Mm-hmm. How crazy, huh? But yeah, I'm not really a violent person. I don't like getting into fights or anything like that. I avoid that kind of shit. I'm a lover, not a fighter. Huh? Mm-hmm. Now, isn't there anything? Oh, let's see. Free Reiki style. Mm-hmm. Gotta make sure that 2:28. Oh my god, I think I've been on for like longer than half an hour now. And I gotta post this. So don't go away, guys. I'll be back, okay? Love you, love you. Mwah. I'll see you again, okay?